Hello, and welcome to the overview for the EL-SC-100 from Elan, often referred to as SC-100. The SC-100 is the latest controller in the Elan family that allows for reliable third-party control of different subsystems such as security, climate, lighting, cameras, etc. Now, similar in the past, this does come with 2 viewer licenses, which allows 2 non-Elan devices to simultaneously connect and control the system. These devices include iPhone, iPad, PC, Mac, or Android. Again, don't forget, if you're using the Elan KP7, our touch panels, or remotes, it's unlimited. The Elan SC-100 is also necessary for the on-screen display, doorbell, and page. If you want to bring that Elan experience up to your TV, use the HDMI out. If you want a chime or to make an announcement through the speakers, you will need the audio out of the SC-100. Now, at a quick look at this, it does have a quad-core processor, which is much faster than what we've had in the past in our previous controllers. The Ethernet port on it is gigabit, and it still does support wireless on 802.11g or N network. Let's take a much closer look at the back connections of the SC-100. It does have a fully pinned RS-232 port, which gives us full functionality of the RS-232 devices out there. The 3 IR outputs on the back. Now, you can, through configurator, assign multiple devices to a single IR output. So technically, you can control 6 devices on here very easily. Maybe on IR1, you assign a cable box and a CD player. Will work all the time. The sense input, when matched up with the Elan sensors, and maybe we use the Elan LED sensor to manage and control that CD player as I just mentioned. It doesn't have a discrete on or a discrete off. Take the Elan LED sensor, place it over the power indicator light, and we can use the event maps to make sure it turns on and off every time that it's needed to. That audio out, stereo mini to RCA, into your surround sound receiver, maybe into the Elan multi-room audio switcher. You can now, again, have the chime from the door station chime through your speakers, as well as make an announcement over the speaker. The HDMI out is for that on-screen display when needing to bring the Elan interface up to your television. The USB on the back is not supported right now. It is in beta for us to add a Z-Wave dongle to the SC-100, allowing us to add devices such as maybe a 2 gig light switch or a 2 gig thermostat, or even maybe the garage door opener from 2 gig. The PoE network jack on the back is gigabit supported. So if you do have a PoE switch, you wouldn't need the 12 volt 1 amp power supply that ships with it. One other feature on the side of this controller is a reset button, and it does 3 things. Maybe you accidentally, in the configurator, assigned it the wrong static IP address, or you put in the wrong gateway, and now it's not popping on the network. If you press this for 1 second, it will DHCP and come back up onto the network, so then you can assign its proper IP address. If you press and hold this for 15 seconds, sometimes I count fast, so a lot of times I'll say 20, it will delete all the programming off the controller. It will remove the GVSL, that viewer subscriber license, which will allow more than 2 non-Elan devices to control the system simultaneously. And it defaults the system name. So if you did have a name change, it will put it back to SC100- the Mac ID. Now, if you pull power, press the reset button, apply power, and hold it for 15 seconds, it will take this unit right back to factory default, brand new out of the box. Now, the front indicator light on the SC-100 has 5 different colors to it. Blue, connected OK, means everything's running fine. Blue and flashing means it's booting up. Give it a little bit more time, it'll go to a solid blue. If you have an amber color on the front, means it didn't get an IP address. This could be maybe a bad network cable, maybe a bad switch, maybe a bad router. You may have to do some troubleshooting to get this fixed. Red is a boot fit. You will need to reach out to Elan technical support and get it replaced. Red and flashing is a self-check failure. The number 1 cause of this is the time zone didn't get set properly in the configurator. Simple reboot most of the time will fix this. Now, some software applications on the SC-100. Under Media, no third-party AV switchers. This is dedicated to Elan. Up to 32 displays and 2 surround sounds. Just remember, if that surround sound has multiple zone outputs on it, and the driver that we wrote for it supports it, you could have a zone 2 or maybe even a zone 3 and zone 4 based on that receiver. Climate's up to 3 non-Elan thermostats. You lose the Elan IP thermostats, it's unlimited. Security, it's 1 partition, 16 zones, and 2 door locks. If you're using the 2 gig GC3, GC3E, because it is one of the companies under Nortec, it's fully supported at 100 zones. IP cameras, 4 video streams. The Elan cameras, 16. If you need the Elan NVR, you can bring in 1 NVR, up to 16 cameras on that NVR, depending on the model you'll choose. Pool and spa is not available on the SC-100. If you do need irrigation, we can do up to 16 groups, 256 zones. Just don't forget, this does require an irrigation brick. As I mentioned earlier, there's 2 viewer licenses on here. If you need to expand that, simple purchase of the GVSL, and it will set it to 32 simultaneous non-Elan devices to control. I want to say thank you for taking the time to listen to today's overview of the SC-100, and have a great day.